Hello everyone, back again. This is a view from the patio. The garden looks great from here. It's July 3rd. Let's take a closer view. When I last updated, the koi pond here was full of parrot grass. I pulled most of that out. Accumulated rainwater from the time I left. This is a 40-gallon bucket. It's almost half full. So needless to say, this has been a wet summer. Taking a closer look here, weeds aren't so bad unless you count beans, and black-eyed Susan vine is a weed. My poor cypress vine is in there, right there. And it's not going to do much. It needs a long season. I need to plant that a lot earlier next year. This is zucchini coming on, looking very healthy. Now, one bug on there. That means there's more. Over here, this was planted a week later than that, and this is a volunteer pepper plant I decided to let grow next to the marigolds here. I don't know what kind it's going to be. You can see some enormous cucumbers in here, and the reason this is looking a little puny is because the cucumbers haven't been picked often enough. A pepper plant here, broken off stem. That's why I support them. They get really heavy. This pepper plant I thought was going to die when I left a week ago. It really looked bad, but it's coming back. The flower border here, the enormous sunflowers are in full bloom now, and you can see I have gotten some tip over here. I fully anticipated that when these flower heads get really big, they get really heavy. This is the runt of the pepper plants. Remember, if you've seen earlier videos, I divided these two. They were in the same 6-pack seed pod, but I divide them and it looks like it's going to have some peppers on it eventually. Happy with the flower bed here. It's not got too many weeds in it. I've been using pre-emergent on it several times this year. I see one morning glory coming up there. These really need to be deadheaded, and they'll come back and bloom, but what I really need to do today is just shave it like a buzz haircut and let them come back in the fall. Tomatoes. I'm going to have to do something with these today. You can see the vines are dying back. Cherokee purple, I've never had good luck with this. This is what it looks like every year about this time. I've got Whopper Big Boy, Burpee's Better Boy in here, and these are my paste tomatoes. I'm not going to can a lot of them today, but if I don't do something today, they are going to just go to rot. This is 3 seeds, 3 watermelon seeds, Jubilee, and they are taking over the garden. The sweet corn back here we've been harvesting. It's not a great flavored sweet corn. It's a Burpee. I'll post a picture of it. Not been real pleased with the sweetness of it. Maybe we just caught it a few days late, but definitely time to harvest the onions. I'm going to pull those up today. This zucchini here has a few bugs. The chickens are going to love that. Harvested the lettuce. I had gone to Home Depot planning to get some basil seed and some cilantro seed, and they had 1-gallon pots on sale, so I went ahead and got the 1-gallon pots. We'll use some of this basil in my spaghetti sauce. This is the Sweet 100 cherry tomato plant. Not looking so good. This is the tomato plant I rescued a few weeks ago, thinking it was a cherry tomato, but you can see plum tomatoes coming on there. Pretty disappointed here with these strawberries. These are supposed to be day-neutral strawberries, which means they will produce more than like the Ozark Beauties. Can't get rid of this black spot. I've sprayed it several times when I'm home with neem, which is an organic oil that should take care of it. It has spread from this variety, Maria des Bois. I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. But sadly, it's spread over here to my seascape. The seascapes are looking great, just not producing any flowers, and I thought they would. So I'm going to continue to fight this black spot here. Continue to fight the weeds. Never did get any straw underneath them. Hopefully we're going to have another strawberry crop here before the summer's over. Canna lilies are looking good, suffering from that moth that lays eggs and curls up the leaves. I've been very hesitant to spray it with anything because there's a lot of hummingbirds out here. Hummingbirds. So I've just been mainly pulling them up and trying to hold the population down by pulling up the leaves that are affected and killing the worms in it. 7 will kill those worms, but I just don't like to use harsh chemicals. Been like harvesting the potatoes a few at a time. Gotten a lot of meals off of here, but to be in the south here in Georgia, the potatoes really don't die back like they do in the north once they're mature, so they don't keep. But I can keep harvesting out of here for the next several weeks, 3 weeks maybe. So here's the game plan for the day. Got to harvest these onions, get them on some drying racks. Here's this year's onion crop. We have Superstar and Candy. I think they mislabeled them at the store. I think this is Candy, or I mislabeled them, and this is Superstar, more of a yellow tomato. There's some nice sized ones there. We're going to harvest all this corn that looks like it's ripe, and I'm going to freeze that. Harvest these tomatoes. Looks like I might have a 5-gallon bucket full. Take those up to the house and start processing those for spaghetti sauce.